Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 4 weeks money, career, success, and financial stuff. Let's see what's coming your way. I see two opportunities actually opening in front of you right away here. I see here, okay, I'm going to get closer so you can see it as well. There's a person right there. You can see the nose, and he's wearing this fish hat. I don't know if you can see the top of it. This fish hat, we see Hierophant actually wearing that hat. This is showing up within the 4th-week timeline, and this person is looking at here a standing stone, a tall, this kind of looks like a pathway as well, but he's staring at this, maybe a road can be their problem too. And can be an authority figure. This can be a government. This can be a representative of someone who is actually dealing with a lot of things and maybe managing a lot of people. The thing about this authority figure is they're in need of help as well. And this, you see the phone lines forming around their head. And this can also be telepathy. It doesn't have to be always limited to like a phone line. They're picking up the phone and calling you. This can be maybe this person has this kind of powers of telepathy, which we all have. But the thing is, we forgot how to use those powers. That's why this actually happens when we're a little relaxed, like when you're thinking about someone and they call you, but what you have, the energy, the common point there is relaxation. Okay, you feel relaxed. Oh, that would be nice to see them. And then you see them right away. That's the point. And I feel like this person has that kind of powers. The phone lines forming, like I said, can be them sending you a thought transmission. This can be maybe you feel the need to go to a certain place, call someone up, maybe send paperwork to someone, or even asking a question. Maybe you're wondering something, and it doesn't have to be even related to the subject. It can be like you wanting to know about something and sending them an email, and then them returning back to you with a request, a desire, or something like that. Okay, so if you're feeling called to do certain things, such things like that, go ahead and do that, because there is something bursting out of it. There's like a opportunity is going to pop out of it. Okay, because they're in need of help. And I feel like because they're showing up, this is outside your comfort zone. Maybe this is even an area that you don't really deal with, but it seems like you're going to receive what you're desiring out of this, and they're going to receive some help from you. I see that you are stepping into a crowded environment within the 1st-week timeline. I see letter L and V and another V here. LV can be someone's first name or the last name. Victor, Louise, Louis Vuitton. I don't know. Maybe if you guys are looking for a job in the industry, it can be something like that, which would be amazing. Now, I think Pharrell is, I used to do fashion design. That's why, even though I don't do that anymore, it catches my attention when someone actually, a creative person, comes to a different position like that, which Pharrell is a musician. We never saw him designing anything, but now he is the creative director, I think, of Leo Vuitton. So keep your dreams limitless, guys. Do not put in limits or caps to it, because you can find yourself, in the place that you're imagining one day. I see there's a throne forming here. This kind of looks like I see the fishtail right there. There's a platform, but this is a moving platform because it has like those small boats have a little motor on the back, and with a propeller, it just moves it. There are 2 people standing on it, and they are going on a new adventure. They have a leader right here, and this person has like something, a fire in their hand. The fire can be symbolizing maybe there's something they're passionate about. Another thing, this can be also like this person is showing the 2 other little people what they're working on. So this can be something powerful, which has great potential. Maybe if you're working with someone who has great ideas, maybe you are, most of the time I mention this in a sense that maybe you have a book idea that you want to write it down, and you're finding the right editor, but maybe I feel like maybe you are the editor now, and you're finding this perfect something like a script that has been prepared for you to just go through, give it a chance, or maybe can start something as a boring, but then can develop. I mean, first and the last pages usually give you a hint of how the things are going to go in a book most of the time. And but either way, this might have a gem in it. Okay. And so I see this is happening here. Recently, I actually started to listen to the autobiography of a yogi. And it's everybody suggests that this is an amazing book. And it is an autobiography. And it's actually sounds really modern to me. But the cover picture kind of looks like from 1800s or maybe older. I mean, I couldn't really put the picture together. It's like a modern story. It's a story though, but I hear from everyone telling it's an amazing book, but I feel like it's an amazing autobiography. Now I'm starting to understand because it's a yogi story. I was expecting to find a lot of spiritual lessons in it, but maybe I didn't get to there yet. So it can be something like that was actually going to open up doors for you. If you have read the book, please comment down below and let me know what do you think about it as well. Because it's a long one, I'm just going to keep listening to it. So let me know how it affected you. I see here there are 2 pathways opening for you as well. This can be something that is going to inspire you, that you're going to maybe set off to a new course. And I see someone taking selfies right here. This new course can be maybe even some sort of like an influencer moment that you're going to have. Maybe you're going to start doing influencer job, the things to do. And let me tell you something. It is... we see everything as hard, but when you don't know enough about the certain processes, everything is hard. Even the things that are looking the most simplest can be the hardest. Okay, even like cracking an egg, like cooking a fried egg, can be hard if you're not using the right tools or right heat, right oil. It's just, even if it's that we consider as the simplest thing, can become the hardest thing. But I feel like here you have guidance, you have people in front of you that you can watch, copy, or maybe even take little parts of it and put it into your work, which is going to clear this. I feel like if you have a lot of thoughts flowing to you when it comes to resources, abundance, or what to do with in order to create financial abundance in your life, when you start to pull together the ideas and merge them with your own thoughts, the things are going to get clear. As you can see, this mess is actually winding down. I see a bird here, maybe even good news coming from unexpected sources, or good information can be coming to a problem into a solution, coming forward to a problem. And I see a feminine character here, their nose visible. Curly hair she has. This can be, curly hair indicates creativity, okay? Can be someone who is spontaneously creative, but their face is not visible. I feel like this is someone you don't really know right now. And this can be someone even maybe you will never meet, but their inspiration, their courage, their creativity, their work can be affecting you on the process, okay? The curly hair can be like art. I feel art energy here. Oopsie, sorry guys. I feel art energy here, like music energy here, because sometimes music has a strong spell on it. So it can be something like that, but also can be someone courageous, someone political who took steps, okay, who actually changed the course of the victory. Can be not the victory, history, of course. History, okay. So yeah, someone that actually gained the victory during their journey. I see there's a chunk of money showing up. There's an angel standing above it. This seems like within the 3rd week timeline. And there's a legal paper actually coming forth here. This chunk of money can be an unexpected blessing, okay? And there is actually a hook here. I see letter P, Patricia, Patrick, Penelope can be in someone's first name or the last name. The angel might be this person related to like that. The person can be the angel here, or this person can be guided by an angel towards you. this chunk of money can be also a resource that you're needing right now. Okay, seems like that's going to come, and that's going to have a healing point maybe within the 3rd week of the month, which would be great. Now I'm thinking for me as well. And so even though I'm not Sagittarius, but still, blessings will actually, this kind of blessings can be really joyful. Another thing here, there's a legal paper showing up right there. We have an older gentleman's face on it. So this blessing can actually bring more approvals, papers, or maybe that these kind of things that you will get the checks in the mail. It can be symbolizing that as well, because we have a male face on it and we have the patriarchal system now. This can be something coming from a patriarchal institution. Okay, you can take it that way. But I feel like here, if you're thinking patriarchy, everything is patriarchy. Now I'm looking at this when I step away, even though male may be dominant, universities feel like matriarchal to me, for example, because it's like a teaching institution. It has some compassion in it. And so that's why I feel like this is maybe like hospitals, matriarchal. I feel matriarchal energies there. So this can be something coming from maybe like government office, or like a judgment system, maybe justice system, or approval, a visa, the ones that are holding the borders or something like that. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Okay, it's sort of like a snake wrapping around you. Snake is actually shedding the old skin. A cycle is ending, and now it's turning into here. There's a creature. Kind of reminds me of those furry desert cats. Okay, there's this tiny little desert cat. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, which is a predator. Okay, kills like little salamanders to survive. And but I saw the energy of it. So it's a little spicy little cat, but it is powerful. So your desire is coming slowly but surely. And this desert cat, it just disappeared here. Now I can see another smaller one here. Okay, so this can be another fire sign like you are, or you're a fire sign like you are the desert. The heat actually activates some energies within you. So this can be you getting activated, maybe taking some action, and also taking some action towards something pleasurable to you, something that you have as a skill, maybe you don't consider as a source of income, can turn into something like that. You have a busy energy. There's a child handing over a big fish to you here. The child can be a younger person, maybe has an opportunity in their hand for you, or a creative idea they're bringing to you, maybe asking you to be financing it. But it seems like you're going to have a crowded month. Like you're going to be talking to, connecting with a lot of people, or maybe you're going to be researching, like you're filling your mind with a lot of energies here. This can be, like I said, research purposes. Maybe you're going to look up a lot of profiles, analyze a lot of things. That can be symbolizing that as well, because we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. So there might be some cutting in the communications and misunderstandings happening. So maybe this is not in literal people, but your results of your researches. Okay, let's see, get to your tarot. What's happening with your energy and what's coming your way? We have Knight of Pentacles. It seems like you are in an optimum position to make a good investment that can last forever, like can last for a long time. But the Knight of Pentacles also wants you to be patient and take slowly the steps and plant each seed very carefully, because what you nurture will grow. If you focus on expanding your abundance, that will grow. If you focus on the lack in your life, that will grow. So this is actually a calling for you to pick your focus, or whenever you recognize that your focus is on the wrong things, just pull it back to the right stuff. Okay, what's coming as Eight of Swords is breaking free from what ties you into where you are right now, maybe a mental tie. Another thing with the Eight of Swords energy, what I feel here is this is the opportunities coming your way. It can mean two things. If you're feeling tied down where you are, this is actually divine destiny. You are where you are because there's something waiting for you there. Maybe you're stuck in a certain work environment, and that breaking free from that is going to help you channel better ideas. Or maybe the idea of I'm going to get out of here is going to help you get creative and find better ideas for your current situation. So use this to your advantage. You're not stuck anywhere, you're just feeling stuck. And during this period, whatever comes to you as an inspiration can be extremely useful. Another thing I have here is the Four of Wands. This is victory. So past victories can be your challenge to move forward. You might actually, this kind of like gives me the energy of maybe you're retired and you're done, you don't want to work anymore. But this is not about work. This is about wealth, is not about work. It is about feeling, getting to the feeling of wealth, abundance, and doing things that you love to do. Okay? So you may be feeling like I'm done, I'm completed, I don't want anything anymore. Can be the challenge here to causing you to maybe get stuck where you are. But the thing is though, that's going to be your advantage too. So I don't feel any disadvantages here. But still, the mindset is important. If you have the mindset, I'm done with that, I'm done with this, that can really create a wall in front of the energetic blessings coming to you. Okay, and let's see, we have Three of Swords. This is actually the suggestion how you should handle your finances. Handle them for next 4 weeks like they're going to leave tomorrow. That's like the Three of Swords is a painful energy. This means that you need to look in the past and learn from your experiences and do not make the same mistakes again. So if you are, we have the Emperor energy with that coming forth as well. Maybe if you used to spend too much on the things that are not going to matter in the long run, for this month you can hold off on those a little bit and maybe tighten the budget a little bit. Emperor is taking charge of the situation and planning very carefully. So even if you have a future goal, this is basically suggesting learn from the past mistakes and plan your future very carefully, meticulously. And finally, I have the Hermit energy here. So there's going to be a divine enlightenment happening. You see that she has a star in her mind, which represents your wish fulfillment. So you're going to receive your desire. That's what the energy of I have also death on the bottom here. If there's been something maybe you have been paying for so long and it's not coming to an end, that can be coming to an end as well. End of struggle, basically. And you will achieve success here. But the thing is, after you receive that blessing, this is also suggesting that sit down, take a breath, and meditate, pray about what happened, and maybe even like have a summary of where you have been and where you are now. That will give you the idea that how much you actually elevated yourself. Okay, we have here Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles plants a seed carefully in your current situation, and after you plant your seed, Four of Swords energy has that maybe you should take a break. Okay, not in the sense of like, do not get into the hustle mindset. Okay, we have to get things done. Don't get into that mindset. Just plant the seeds carefully and maybe focus your energy into something else for the time being. When it comes to opportunities, you're going to get out of that situation really fast. Knight of Wands is your energy. So if you're feeling trapped in a position, that is actually helping you to come up with the creative ideas that will help you even gallop out of that situation very fast. We have with the Four of Wands and the Lovers, and there's a pregnant lady right there. So it seems like the challenge is getting outside of your comfort zone, guys. You completed a cycle. That's too big. Okay, so you completed something now, but there's a new beginning coming and you can start again. You can do something different or follow a hobby that actually makes you feel good. That will, but I feel for some of you, you're in a very good place, even though you don't maybe count your blessings every day. You have a lot of good blessings in your life, and that can be, your comfort zone might be actually too comfortable to get out of there. But the thing is, with the Three of Swords comes with the Three of Cups. So learning from mistakes is actually going to bring a lot of success in the future, which you will be celebrating with your loved ones. And with the Emperor here, you're going to plant your seeds very carefully. And Seven of Pentacles can indicate maybe you're going to doubt if they're going to work out. But Emperor energy is the feeling, knowing this is always working out for me, okay? And finally, we have Three of Wands. You're going to be setting off to a new adventure. And the King of Pentacles energy is actually representative of you being in a very good financial structure. You see that how he is in his beautiful garden. He has all his resources, a beautiful castle on the background. So this is suggesting the long-term stability, okay? Let's get to your oracle now. Let's see what you should focus on this time. How can you do that? And what will that bring into your life? We have here liberation that you should focus on. Like I said, it's aligning with the Eight of Swords energy here. So if you're limited, if you're feeling limited, if you're feeling trapped where you are, focus on how you can liberate yourself out of it, okay? Because I feel like this is mental entrapment, because the financial challenge shows up as you're completing a cycle, being in a very well situation, enjoying your life too much, and maybe there are certain things that are bothering you, but they're not really bothering you enough. But it seems like excuse me, liberation will come forward when you put some willpower behind your desires, okay? You need to get outside of the comfort zone, and that will bring benediction into your life, which is actually enlightenment and freedom. We have the Archangel Gabriel, which is the bringer of the news, the messages. So during this time, you might receive this kind of messages, maybe like as an inspiration, or maybe someone can speak to you through like the mouth of God, basically bring you some news. But this is suggesting that you're going to be in the flow of the abundance, like you're going to be receiving that. When it flows, you're going to have a bucket to fill it up, okay? Let's get to your second oracle now. We're going to pull a crystal. The crystals have messages for you this time, and has also some energy surrounding them. Let's see what... Okay, we have green calcite showed up, but I want to pull something intentional, okay? Let's get to it. This is beautiful, guys. Look at the stone. What is this? We have pink fluorite. Guidance, ease, comfort. That's all what we want. Pink fluorite means pieces of the soul, reintegrating its fragments to make you whole again. Sometimes we get lost on our journeys, along our journeys, and pink fluorite can assist us in coming back home to our true selves. Staying present inside your body, acknowledging and accepting each moment as it is, and detaching yourself from outcomes are helpful practices amplified by using pink fluorite. You can actually take a screenshot of this picture, and in the instructions of these cards, it says these work as well. And this stone helps ease despair, giving you a surge of comfort and confidence that you have what it takes to make it through life's challenges. I love that. Let's get to your final affirmation. We have Pisces Mercury in retrograde coming forth. Pisces have all about emotions and intuition. So you might have some blockage in the intuition. What you can do is maybe you can use the pink fluorite, the stone. Let's take a screenshot of this. You can use the picture too. Look at it. It can remind you that you are powerful. You are transforming. And also this will help you maybe connect with your intuition, okay? Let's get to your affirmation. What we have, I trust my inner wisdom. There you go. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.